As a cyber threat analyst, can you give us some insight on a risk assessment program?
So, as a cyber threat analyst, you would inventory physical and software resources by three major categories of business value, classification, and criticality. You would identify system uses, operational baselines, and normal activity pertaining to the business environment or the type of organization you're working in. You would communicate with other departments, specifically the compliance department, to form effective information security policies on protecting personally identifiable information and data. You would identify and document system vulnerabilities, business impacts and risk responses, and you would establish a business risk tolerance. So, what are the aspects of compliance in a risk assessment?
In terms of the aspects, we usually tend to implement policies to measure business value, classification, and critically of assets within the organization. In addition to that, we also establish training courses to raise security awareness in our organization, making sure that the employees are up to date with anything related to cyber threat and risk assessment. We also affirm to the effective system of privileges and permissions are in place, and we have constant reinforcement of technical and non-technical policies and procedures of insider threat migration, in addition to inform organizational hierarchy of the dangers regarding insider threat from the CEOs to the interns.
So, what is a behavioral analyst's role in creating a risk assessment?
Well, a behavioral analyst wants to ensure there's a proper asset management program in place where you can identify critical assets and who has access to those assets. In addition, you want to make sure there's a proper business environment in place where people are monitored to ensure behavioral baselines and know what's going on at all times. And in addition, you want to have a proper governance policy going on in regards to acceptable workplace behavior. You want to make sure proper risk assessment is done where you can identify and document potential risk-oriented behavior. In addition, you want to be able to manage that risk and have a strategy. And you want to open lines of communications with other departments regarding behavior, detection, and strategies.
Tell us about your role as an information security officer in risk assessment.
Okay, so I guess to start we could begin with asset management. As an ISO, we kind of want to ensure that we're initiating interdepartmental communication regarding track of assets and resources. Next, onto sort of a business environment, we're just trying to make sure that we're conveying key risks from technical departments to upper-level executives. In the realm of governance, I just want to make sure we're managing enforcement of existing insider threat mitigation policies. And then on to actual risk assessment, we're just trying to communicate in a timely and relevant manner to convey the knowledge of various possible risks to our superiors to try to bridge that connection. And then for risk management strategy, we're just establishing policies and procedures to raise awareness of insider threat management protocols. So we've covered all but one role. To wrap up, can you explain a little bit about the risk assessment process from the perspective of an IT risk analyst?
For IT risk analysts, we determine the organization's technical requirements to further its business goals. We conduct thorough examination of company assets, and we can understand our full range of capabilities to cover necessary assessments. We collaborate with technical departments to document findings and risk tolerance, and with superiors to uphold security policies.